Have you ever felt lost in a city but found calm just by watching? Many language learners chase new words, but sometimes, slowing down and observing gives you more language than a textbook ever could. That's what we explore here on EnglishPulse, real stories that help you feel the rhythm of English through simple moments. If that sounds right for you, like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe to EnglishPulse. The rain started early that morning in Seoul. Not heavy. Not wild. Just a gentle, steady drizzle that made everything quieter. Jay zipped up his jacket and stepped outside. The sidewalks were already full, people rushing to work, students on their way to class, shopkeepers pulling out awnings and brushing water off plastic chairs. The air was cool and fresh. The street smelled of wet earth and something sweet, maybe rice cakes being steamed nearby. Jay didn't have a plan for the day. He didn't want one. He just wanted to walk. He opened his own umbrella, plain gray, and blended into the slow-moving crowd. All around him, umbrellas bloomed like flowers. Red, yellow, polka-dotted, clear plastic domes, blue with cartoon characters, black with sharp edges. They moved like a dance. People flowed past each other without touching. Umbrellas dipped, turned, lifted slightly, almost like they were nodding hello. Jay found himself staring at them. At first, just to pass the time. Then, out of curiosity, he began to follow the umbrellas with his eyes. That one, a pale pink one with a broken spoke, belonged to an old woman walking slowly. The bright green one, shaped like a frog, bounced above a child's head. Two matching navy umbrellas stayed close together as a couple walked hand in hand. The umbrellas said so much. Some people held them high and proud. Others let them tilt sideways. Some looked brand new, straight from a shop. Others were clearly old, patched up with tape or bent slightly from years of use. Jay crossed a street, still watching. A man with a silver umbrella moved past him quickly, shoes splashing through puddles. A teenager with earbuds had a plaid umbrella that wobbled in the wind. A delivery worker sped by on a scooter, no umbrella at all, just a hood pulled tight. Jay smiled. He wasn't in a rush. He didn't check his phone. He didn't speak. He just walked and looked. At one corner, he stopped near a street vendor selling roasted sweet potatoes. Steam rose in soft clouds. People passed, took paper bags, and kept walking. Their umbrellas hovered for a moment over the cart like petals around a flower. Jay didn't buy anything. He just stood and watched. Rain tapped gently on his umbrella. He noticed how people walked faster in the open but slowed down when under trees or wide signs. He noticed how some umbrellas leaned toward others when people talked, as if they were creating a private space. He walked for nearly an hour. Through alleys, past coffee shops, across small bridges. Eventually, he reached a small park. The benches were wet, but he sat anyway, his umbrella balanced above him. The trees were full, and water dripped from every leaf. Two pigeons huddled under a bush. A girl nearby used her umbrella like a drum, letting drops fall in rhythm. Jay didn't take pictures. He didn't write anything down. But he noticed everything. He realized that umbrellas weren't just for rain. They were part of people's style. Their mood. Their movement. And even though the city was full of noise, cars, footsteps, low music from a cafe, the umbrellas made the world feel soft, hushed, and private. By the time the rain began to slow, Jay felt calm. He had learned something, not from a book or a teacher, but from walking, watching, and being present. He closed his umbrella, shook off the water, and walked back the way he came. He didn't need souvenirs. He didn't need photos. He had the rhythm of soul, on a rainy day, in his mind. In this story, you learned natural expressions like umbrellas bloomed like flowers, he blended into the crowd, rain tapped gently on his umbrella, and he had the rhythm of the city in his mind. You also saw how to describe quiet movement, mood, and daily life in English with calm emotion. If you enjoyed this, like the video, subscribe to EnglishPulse, and share in the comments, what's something small you've noticed that made a big impact? See you in the next video.